Hello everyone, happy Sunday. Welcome back to the Magnificent Mags channel with my reaction to yesterday's magnificent 2-1 win at Spurs, no pun intended. I was thinking of doing a pre-match video as well, but I just thought I'd leave it till today. There's a lot of games at the moment. I was back to work on Friday, so there was a lot to cram in. So rather than try and rush things and make the poor edit, I just wanted to come back to the video today. But honestly, what a win that was. Now, we all know that second half, like it was nervy, it was anxious. That Spurs did have a goal, although albeit they had one shot on target. But honestly, that win screamed so much more of the character of this Newcastle team than the result in Manchester United, because Man U and Spurs are both in the bottom half of the table. But honestly, that win, to stand up like we did second half yesterday. Now, a few pre-match stats where Newcastle had won 4 of the last 5 against Spurs. Obviously, we've had the 6-1 in the 2022-3 season, 2-1 win at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Then last season, we beat them 4-0 at home, but on December the 10th last year, we'd lost 4-1 down there. So, and then this season, obviously, 2-1 at home. When they played all right. They played better in the defeat at St James's Park, I feel, than yesterday. And then, yeah, obviously our 2-1 win yesterday. So, yeah, that makes it 5 wins in 6 against Spurs. We had to take advantage of it, seeing their lineup. They had illness running through the camp. They had injuries. So they were missing the likes of Vicario. Bentancur was suspended. Richarlison, players like that. Son and Madison and Bissouma on the bench, and they went with midfield that like Kulusevski, still a great player, Isak's international teammate. They had Porro, they were missing Romero, so they had Sarr in there. So they still had players who could cause with damage, like Solanke obviously scored. They had Brennan Johnson. And they had, a 25-year-old in goal, even though he's been there 17 years, it was his first ever game. But yeah, 25-year-old Austin. Well, we're not off delivered 2 stunners to Austin in goal there. It's strange that he did get man of the match. Don't get us wrong, he did have a good performance, but to give a keeper man of the match in a game that he's lost and conceded 2 is strange from the TNT Sports commentary team. And Darren Fletcher and Ali McCoist were all right during the match, but yeah, that was bizarre. That just felt like a sympathy vote. But yeah, Newcastle, we had to take advantage of it. One change was Sven Botman came in for the suspended Fabian Schär. And yeah, look, he was rusty. He did get caught out for the first goal, Solanke's diving header, but it's a good move by Spurs. Yeah, they got away from the left-hand side, down their right, played it up, got the corner of the box, played it back, good ball in by Porro. And yeah, I think taking advantage of Botman's in an unfamiliar right centre-back position and rusty, it was good from Solanke, a good diving header. So you thought, right, because I predicted it would be 3-1. All right, didn't transpire to be that, but this is the number 1 Premier League fixture in which there've been no clean sheet. So yesterday was the 60th game. Prior to that, it was 3.2 goals a game, 189 goals, and no nil-nils in 59 Premier League games. So yesterday, obviously, game 60. I'm not working out the per game ratio now on the spot, but it's now 60 games, and that's 192 goals between the teams. So yeah, still no nil-nil. And I expected to concede, obviously missing Schär, we're back 4's been settled. Tino came back in for Trippier as well. So yeah, I thought how would respond, but we responded brilliantly. Now, the handball, wasn't a handball by Joe Linton? In a manner of speaking, yes, but the way the letter of the law is applied now, it was the right call. Spurs fans can cry all they want, but it wasn't in the box. It didn't exactly deflect into the box to say Isak to just slot it home. But the letter of the law was applied correctly. Didn't go into the box. It fell to Bruno. Bruno was outside the box, and it got played into Gordon, and Gordon with a fantastic finish. And look at it this way. The young lad who gave it away. So just double check there. It was Lucas Bergvall. I'm sure he had Kulusevski to his left. He could have played it there. He chose to play it into Joe Linton. Joe Linton's arms were down by his side as well. Got hit into his hand, so it wasn't a handball. So yeah, it did hit his hand, but it wasn't a handball. So it's as simple as that. Equaliser, done. Now, had another chance after where Botman won it back high up. He played well, honestly, for his first game back and after like 294 days out. He was a right call over Kelly, and he grew into the game. He done a great block from Spurs during that half. to keep one of their opportunities out for a corner when we were a bit sloppy. But yeah, he won it high up, came to, I think, Bruno played to Isak and then through to Gordon, similar chance. But Gordon, McCoy said it right, he was a little bit off balance this time. So yeah, it was well saved by Austin for a corner. But then, yeah, we punished them. A brilliant move just before that, though, actually, before I come to the winning goal, where Tonali played at Bruno, and then Bruno just done the slide rule past to Murphy. And yeah, in hindsight, it's a wonderful thing. Yeah, Isak could have left it for Gordon, who was at the back post, for a simple tap in. But the form he's in, you can't blame him going for that chance. So you think we've got to try and get a second here. And lo and behold, we did. It was just another brilliant goal. Fantastic move. Because before that, it got played up to Isak. He'd run out to play, but Gordon won it back from the throw-in. Got played inside to Bruno to Tonali, first time, straight out to Murphy. Murphy stood his man up, shifted it a bit, crossed the goal. Isak, yes, got a touch off the dreadful Dragusin. Yeah, Rado Dragusin, not surprised he got hooked at half-time for Reguilon. He was awful. And Spurs fans have been saying he's awful, but yeah, he is an awful player. And that top knot, honestly, mate, grow up. So yeah, it came off off his foot into Isak, and Isak's now got 9 and 7. That's 7 consecutive games, form of his life. And then yeah, from then it was end to end, bit worrying, but you expect that with this fixture. There's always goals, third highest scoring fixture in Premier League history. Between the teams, bit tit for tat, back and forward, chances both ends. But then that last 20-25 minutes, we really took control. In all honesty, yeah, we should have got a third to take it into half-time. Bit frustrating because you expect as Spurs would come out second half. Big rollicking probably from Ange. We'll go into his meltdown after. And they came out and had a right go. And yeah, we did lose control a bit. It wasn't the prettiest. It was a bit nervy, full of anxiety. We're hoping we held on, but honestly, that's what I mean in terms of Newcastle's win yesterday over the one against Man U on Monday night. That was so much more satisfying because normally in the past when we're under pressure, we would have collapsed. This time, they stood up to a man. So yeah, Dan Burn, fantastic as always, brilliant. Botman obviously came off, a little bit of cramp. Kelly, come on, you might have been a bit worried because he was poor on the last time he played against West Ham, but he stood strong. Dúbravka, yeah, there was a few chances against him. Maddison from Son short corner, easily could have went the back in there. He's a very good player. The chance where flew across the box from Johnson back across from Reguilon shows they're out of form and lack of confidence. To be honest, yeah, I understand Reguilon's, but Johnson maybe should have got on target. The chance from Solanke headed straight to Dúbravka, and another chance which Dúbravka looked like he got a touch over the bar, but he didn't. So yeah, Spurs might have had a lot of possession second half and some chance, but they only had one shot on target. So Ange's post-match interview, laughing at it before, the meltdown from him, saying, oh, if it was more balanced and even, and then he got pressed on it. He can't elaborate on it. So why elaborate on it? You got pressed. He's a man under pressure. And again, he's going through that Klopp cycle of comes in, he's everyone's mate, calling everyone mate. 2, his tactics seem to be working, seems likeable. 3, he starts getting a bit angsty when his tactics don't work. And then 4, his mask has come off and you're seeing the true manager just throwing his toys out the pram. It could be even bigger meltdown on Tuesday for win at Arsenal from Arteta. I mean, he's the biggest crybaby of the lot, but honestly, man, what a result that is. We're stood strong to a man, seen them out. Yeah, could have had a chance at the other end when Gordon blazed it over. Again, hindsight's a wonderful thing. Isak was far post. But again, player who scored, both of them, they both scored, so you can't just say why they both went for it. I know it went over the bar and someone said they got the ball from Gordon's shot, but yeah, I'm not going to blame for that. We won it in the end. And yeah, to the incidents, like I said, Joe Linton, yeah, did hit his hand, but again, let the law apply correctly. No handball. Should have been a pen on Gordon. Yes, it should have. Elbowed in the face by Kulusevski, seen where them given. Nose pouring the blood. Solanke's foul on Dúbravka, that was cynical frustration from them, so that should have been given. Don't know why it wasn't, but yeah, we'll go. But, so yeah, Newcastle 6 wins in 6. As I said before, my ex-account, we're no longer a town in Wales. Remember that famous flag? And you went, I think it was Swansea, where it was WDDDLLL, WDLLL, like that form. So yeah, it's good to look back at that in jest and humour. But yeah, 6 wins in a row, fantastic. And Arsenal going into Tuesday, now missing Nwaneri, who was Saka's replacement, or Nwaneri, however you pronounce it, Saka's replacement. So yeah, and their goals have dried up from open play. They're relying on set pieces. So yeah, we're missing Bruno and Shaw again, but why can't we go there and win? Why can't we go there and win? If we come out that game without defeat, honestly, confidence will be soaring. So yeah, he made the subs at the right time. Willock going up front, centre forward. We brought on Longstaff and also Barnes. Barnes could have had a chance at the end, but again, changes made. You expect Spurs to have a bit of momentum after the way the game was going. And yeah, Newcastle has solidified the place in the top 5. We're now 14 points clear of Man U and 11 of Spurs, and long may it continue. We've got to be beating these clubs who are struggling, these mid-table clubs, and that's exactly what we've done the last 2 games. So yeah, for now, that's all from me. That was my quick summary of the game. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you all enjoy the rest of the weekend, Mags. I'll be down at the Emirates on Tuesday, and I'll bring my pre-match thoughts tomorrow. But for now, celebrate this win. Enjoy all the head loss from all the PSR clubs who tried to stop her. It's just a thing in North London, something in the water. I hope that continues after 10 p.m. Tuesday night. But yeah, enjoy your weekend, Mags. Enjoy all the content on social media. Please like, comment, subscribe. And for now, thank you. Bye-bye.